right, let's just watch her and Jenna and just get some vibes.
Did you always know that you were going to return to the series?
No, I didn't. And that was part of the attraction, was that I wouldn't be signed up to something for years, having done Game of Thrones for 10 years.
Okay, who likes short term and why do they like short term?
You know, and I wanted the opportunity to play lots of different roles.
Opportunity to play lots of different roles.
The thing is that sometimes you just fall in love. And working with Tim is something I wanted to do my entire life. And I found Wednesday to be a delightful experience and genuinely, absolutely adored working with Jenna and found a very respectful, professional, wild and exciting scene partner where I felt like I could try things out and I could go further. And it was just a delight to really explore the craft of creating, I mean, it feels like a film really, every single day. And so I've fallen in love with it.
There are so many fun fan theories, whether they're true or not. Do you guys have any favorites?
Oh, favorite fan theories? I'm not really keyed in.
Okay, it's funny. Jenna and IP is like, what are fans' perspectives on theories?
Oh, favorite fan theories? I'm not really keyed in.
I'm not keyed in.
So this is something I try and avoid.
Okay, so different dichotomy there. Jenna's covering her mouth. Why is she covering her mouth? She gets asked a question about the tribe. And then Gwendoline is like, I try to avoid this. Do we have to try to avoid our demons? Or do we just ignore them altogether? Like Jenna has zero information here on the tribe, which is kind of funny. And Gwendoline has to try to avoid it.
What are your favorite things about working with each other?
I mean, how much time do you have? I don't know what it is about this woman. That's not true. I do. I do. She's one of the most talented people I've ever worked with.
Watch Gwendoline during this.
Respect and care and delicate nature in which she handles herself on set, whether it be in character, not in character. She's just got this immense focus and elegance and precision about everything that she does. It's so intentional and so perfectly curated to her. She's one of the most unique people, not only that I've ever seen, but also just internally, has such a mind on her. You speak in like just beautiful poetic phrase. Everything about you, I'm just endlessly endlessly fascinated and curious.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
That's okay.
So uncomfortable right now. Why is she uncomfortable?
I understand, like people get complimenting you in front of you. It's weird, but really with you, I respectfully, I don't care.
Respectfully, I don't care. Says the masculine FI. Just FI. I should just say FI. And then she stops her and she wants to talk about Jenna. She would feel more comfortable not being talked about, but can I talk about the tribe?
Because I love working with Jenna. Because she is a masterclass. And from the very beginning, she has been so professional, so prepared, but so willing to be alive. And that's a very rare thing, to allow the trust and respect. So in that moment, together, you can go somewhere.
Okay, by the way, is this NT talk? Is this ST talk? Is this SF talk? Or is this NF talk? What kind of language is Gwendoline using to speak?
Together, you can go somewhere.
You can go
And at the end,
somewhere.
it's okay. And you can go somewhere else. And Jenna allows it to travel everywhere and pushes me further and encourages me as an actor to be better and inspires me to be better. And she's one of the most extraordinary people and actors I've genuinely ever met.
I love that. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Okay, let's talk about this because it was freaking weird, okay? Weird and beautiful, and I love it, kind of weird. But nonetheless, weird. Are we in the realm of ST? We went here. This is how it worked. This is how it functioned. We came on this day. Here's this sensor thing, and here's this specific example. And are we dealing with sensory at all? Did we get a whole lot of examples? What was happening in this video? Trust, respect, go somewhere and then go somewhere else. Travel everywhere. And are we actually traveling? No, we're traveling in the mind. She inspires me because when I work with her, I get to go somewhere and then here and there and explore. She's a wild scene partner, and I love that about her. I just love her. I adore her. I fall in love with her. I've fallen in love with it. You know, her language. We're not talking bonk bonk talk. This is the opposite of bonk bonk. This is blah 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 blah. So there's one racehorse that gets started. Is this a lot of floofy? I think there was a lot of floofy floof. Also, how freaking awkward was this? Does anybody smell the decider energy here? Can you feel it in your like cringe, uncomfortable goosebumps? I adore these two people. But when you see single deciding, it just feels like people jumping off of cliff of either negativity or positivity. And of course, it's really easy to find when it's like fear of judgment. That guy was mean to me. I'm afraid of getting ostracized. That's pretty easy to see the negative side. But one thing that you'll probably see a lot more with single deciding is the positive side, where it's just like, dude, stop. Too much bow down, too much praise, too much all in, too much I adore you, I love you, whatever. And you're hearing it from genocide, which is really fascinating because you're hearing the single deciding version of all in from an IP. That's really cool to see. Do you see the same kind of vibe from Gwendoline? Also, why is Gwendoline so uncomfortable with the camera on herself, with the energy on herself? I would guess that every single DE would struggle with that energy of like, please don't have the eyeballs on myself. Just turn those right back to the tribe where we should all be focused, okay? Keep that in mind when you're watching her. It's like, why was she doing such intense bow down? Why does she want something that's short term? Because I want an opportunity to play lots of different roles. Obviously goes all in on adoring Jenna. She likes the wild, exciting. She likes the exploring. She likes the creating. And she's also talking in an F talk. We're hearing lots of love, falling in love, you know, that kind of thing. Aware of the tribe's theories, aware of the tribe's perspective. So those are the racehorses that we got started there. Some interesting racehorses.